morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We'll be looking at the day's support, resistance and pivot levels, Fibonacci's and the EMAs. It is Saturday the 4th of December. Looking at Bitcoin against the US dollar and the hourly candlesticks, bearish start to the day. Going to need to see Bitcoin move back through 23.6% fib at 53,628 and through the pivot at 54,206. Take a run at the first major resistance level of 57,080. Plenty of support from the broader market is going to be needed for Bitcoin to return to 57,000 levels. So barring an extended rally, expect that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 57,599 to cap the upside. In the event of a broad-based crypto rally, Bitcoin could target 60,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 6472. Plenty of support would be needed, however, for Bitcoin to break out from 58,500 levels. Failure to move back through the 23.6% fib and move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 5814 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should stay clear of sub 48s. Second major support level sits at 47,940. Looking at the EMAs, that's a bearish signal, 50 pulling back from the 100 and the 200, with the 100 also pulling back from the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to move back through 23.6% fib at 53,628 and through the pivot at 54,206 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Ethereum against US dollar, it's also a bearish start to the day. Going to need to see Ethereum move through the pivot at 4395 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 4575. Plenty of support from the broader market will be needed for Ethereum to break out from 4,500 levels, so barring an extended rally, that first major resistance level and yesterday's high of 4663 should cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Ethereum target its all-time high 4868 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 4932. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 3948 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid second major support level at 3679. 23.6% fib at 3738 should limit the downside. Looking at the EMAs, 50s pulling back from the 100 after yesterday's late bearish cross, closing in on the 200. So look out for a bearish cross 50 through the 200 to bring support levels into play. So key would be to move through the pivot 4395 and back through to 4500 levels. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Looking at Litecoin against US dollar, also bearish start. Going to need to see Litecoin move through the pivot at 192 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 204. Plenty of support going to be needed for Litecoin to break back through to 200s. So barring an extended rally, that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 208.24 should cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, should see Litecoin target 215 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 220. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the 23.6% fib at 178 and the first major support level at 176 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should avoid sub 170s. Second major support level sits at 164. Looking at the EMAs, also bearish, 50 pulling back from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to move through the pivot at 192 and return to 200 levels. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Looking at Ripple's XRP against US dollar, also bearish. Going to see Ripple's XRP move through the pivot at 9338 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 9731. Plenty of support from the broader market is going to be needed for Ripple's XRP to break out from 0.95 levels. So barring an extended rally, expect that first major resistance level and yesterday's high at 9841 to cap the upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Ripple's XRP target 1.00 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 1.0234. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 8835 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid the second major support level at 8443. 23.6% fib at 8533 should limit the downside. Looking at the EMAs, that's also a bearish signal, 50 pulling back from the 100 and the 200, with the 100 also pulling back from the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. The key would be to move through the pivot at 9338 and back through to 0.95 levels. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play.